So then, if that's the case, you mentioned a lot of like TV. What TV shows have you watched?
What's a good example? Because I wouldn't watch any of like the stuff that you'd be watching.
Did you watch Disney Channel?
Hi, I'm Rin Penrose,
Yes!
and you're watching Disney Channel.
Exactly. This is the 10th episode of In the Hole, and I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting the series and for spreading the word about it. I've been able to talk, conversate, and get to know a bunch of different VTubers, and I cannot thank them enough for coming onto the show and being able to talk to little old me. And for those of you that don't know, I will be continuing to talk to VTubers up until the end of the year. That's when I'll stop the show and I can look back at this as a very fun experience. And that playlist will be on my channel forever. And speaking of which, as of right now, I have revised all the different thumbnails for the previous episodes of In the Hole. So if you want to check out any of those episodes and check out any of the other VTubers that I have talked to, you can do so in the description down below. Big shout outs to the artist Reverse Joker for being able to do that for me. And that is going to be the thumbnail style for the rest of the In the Hole videos. And that wouldn't be possible if it were for you guys. So this episode of In the Hole is sponsored by people like you. I appreciate everything you guys do, and here's to another 10 episodes of In the Hole if I can get that many people on the show. And without further ado, let's get right into the In the Hole episode with Rin Penrose. Welcome in, as today we celebrate another episode, episode 9 of In the Hole, and today I have taken the pleasure to invite the wonderful Rin Penrose, which I'm just gonna tell you right now, she has already committed what's it called? I think theft? Is it larceny?
Tell him it's larceny.
It's larceny. Grand larceny. Welcome in, Rin Penrose.
I'm sorry, who? I only know the silly goofy shark.
That is my silly goofy shark. I'm just telling you right
now. So I've got what I came for, so I will be leaving now. Thank you very much.
I mean, you don't have to go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, it's on the house. I can get another one.
Wow, you just replaced them like that. Okay. Well, that says a lot about you as a person.
Okay, she was actually like going off on me, saying that I didn't name the shark, and I did not. I have.
Would you call your child human? I think not.
Not you bring up a valid point, but I think
I do.
I've
never been wrong in my life.
I mean, I do have a streaming partner though. Like, I don't know if you know, but her name is Shuba. I've had her for about 2.5 years now, and she runs things around here. Everything I do, I basically run through her. And yeah, she's
it's just
great.
Like The Apprentice.
In a way, yeah. And
I see.
I just recently got a thing for her. So I do name my stuffed animals, but
you better. They have souls.
I go to church. I'm a Christian.
What do you think I should name my blahaj?
You've been with this blahaj longer than I have, so I think maybe.
That's true. So what do you name yours?
It's a personal choice.
What's your favorite?
I have, let's go with the big blahaj that I have, because I also have 5 little blahaj. But I have 5 big blahaj, and their names are Puddles, Terry, Finley, Nibbles, Mako, and the newest one, his name is Poseidon.
You have a new one?
His name is Poseidon, great god of the sea!
You know what? I think I'll go ahead and I'll name it live on air right now. I will go ahead and go with...
The silence is deafening.
Is it weird to call him Neptune?
Wait, Neptune! I have another idea!
What about Nep?
Call him like Neppy or something as a nickname.
Yeah, exactly. Got water. It's fine. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now, you are a VTuber from Idle EN, and I remember when
God forbid, another VTuber. Get it out of here.
I love talking to VTubers and stuff like that. Never will I tell them to get out of here. Unless they want to take my stuff. It's fine. Over here in the
okay, Idle has a great legal team. It's fine.
Over here at the KOE headquarters, we don't have any sort of legal team, so I think anything goes. It's like the Wild West out here.
Oh, nice. Next collab, the lawsuit.
The lawsuit. You know what? I've seen many episodes of Law and Order.
It's basically Phoenix Wright. I know in my brain what that is.
Exactly. I've watched many episodes of Law and Order SVU. I've watched Matlock, and I've taken one debate class in high school.
That's all you need.
But
they teach you the most important stuff in class 1.
Class 1.
Don't need to go back.
First grade?
No, it's just my brain isn't working.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Mine isn't either. So we can both, if we can just put our brains together, maybe they'll reproduce something.
Maybe we'll have one entire brain cell instead of just 2 separated halves.
Well, anyways,
with our powers combined,
we can do anything.
I microwave you in my mind.
Do you use a microwave?
Chef Mike, I'll have you know, is a valued member of this institution.
Who's Chef Mike?
Later, Chef Mike. Yeah!
Don't worry about it.
Or like microwave. Ah.
But tish.
It's been how long has it been? Like close to a year? I don't think it has been a year since you debuted.
I am going to say 9 months, and it will be wrong in some way.
I think it was 9 months. I remember when you first debuted with your generation, and cool to see how much the agency has kind of grown from there.
We've done a lot of stuff, and then the best stuff is yet to come, for lack of like a better phrase, honestly. God, if I could tell you people some of the stuff we've got cooking.
Do you remember kind of like getting into it, like as to what you were gonna do? Like, did you have like some sort of a plan to be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be streaming this. I'm gonna be streaming that, and then I'm gonna blow up. That's it.
I'm going to make YouTube shorts.
You were kind of like, it's crazy because you're like you're the quintessential definition of YouTube Shorts works.
I'm gonna tell you, the YouTube Shorts thing was as much of a surprise to me as it was to the rest of the world. I was just like, yeah, content. We love videos. Gotta get more of that. Search engine optimization. You can't see all the hand gestures I'm doing, but trust me, they're ridiculous. And then I kind of blinked. It's like, oh, I've hit 10. I've hit 100. Oh, I've hit 200. Oh God, what is happening?
It just keeps going. It's out of control. There's too many people coming in. It's like
slowed down now, and at least that gives me the chance to actually have, I can think about my 600k celebration now.
Yeah, exactly.
I can think about what I'd want to do for that. I was, in fact, daunted.
Well, now you can take it easy and actually get to know the people that are coming in. It's like,
you say that.
I mean,
just because the number isn't going up as fast doesn't mean I'm not, I've only done a few all-nighters this week to prepare for interesting things that I'm trying to get off the ground. Don't worry about it.
Dude, you're working your ass off, and that's so cool to see, like, you, like, starting to do.
I mean, I don't want to just, I've got a good opportunity here. I'm not just gonna, like, waste it or whatever.
Exactly. And I don't think people understand, like, even though that there's explosive growth, you have to try to see, like, what can you do to be able to maintain and be able to satiate the brains of all these people that have come in.
You've got to do stuff for the core audience, otherwise you're just like the viral video guy.
Exactly. Yeah. That's such a good way to put it. So then, do you enjoy, like, what would be the content that you enjoy making the most as of right now that you've kind of like had a couple of months to be able to take it all in? What do you like making your shorts, or do you like making like that game show you did?
I like doing the really over-the-top stuff. Like, for those of you who don't know, I did a game show with some other of the girls in Idol, where basically I kind of accidentally turned it into a screaming match, but a funny screaming match, so it's worth it.
Those are good. Those are good. Screaming matches are good. Don't you worry about that. That's good
content.
Loud
equals funny. Oh, no. But I like doing very elaborate things like that. I like getting a little bit closer to, like, television, but that has a lot of planning required. So sometimes it is just nice to be like, I'm gonna play Splatoon for 5 hours today, and if you want to stop me, nice try.
Dude, I'm like that with Diablo. I like nobody want. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Everyone's
I have a better
got
example.
Something.
I have a better example. Yu-Gi-Oh. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. Wait, what do you mean? Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, and I love that. But people don't want to see that, and every time they hear me talking about it, they end up people leaving, which is like a cute little frog that ends up just like leaving. It's just how it is. It's like the people that I've been blessed with are the people that just end up leaving whenever I end up saying Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel.
We can talk about the numbers all we want, but sometimes you just need to do it like personally for the soul. For the soul. What other games have you played other than Splatoon that you can say that are like your games? Ha 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 ha. No. Is that what other stuff am I playing? God. Does that mean you're not a gamer? Almost all of my gaming is Nintendo stuff, so do with that what you must. You know what? Very based, very true. All right. Okay, because sometimes I say that and it's like, oh, but you haven't played Call of Duty on the Xbox. On the Xbox. On Call of Duty. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. From what I hear, no one plays Xbox in like near like Europe and like Asia region. Like no one plays that. Only America really. I mean, my dad has one. It's not an unheard of thing. You know, they do the marketing and stuff around here. It's just I was raised on the funny Nintendos. The same here, to be honest. But don't worry about it. Oh, Club Penguin. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a very long time. Is that and where that's you came a tragedy, from? And we should fix that. Is it gone? Disney's basically they took down the game, and they still have the IP, but they're not using it in any capacity. So we're fine. That was only an integral part of my life.
I used to play, what was it? The one that I used to do, that was my sister's. I played a lot of what's called, it was between two games. Well, not between two games, but back then I had the decision to shape my life through these two games. It was either going to be RuneScape, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard of, and a game called Adventure Quest, which I'm sure only a handful of you have heard of.
I feel like I've heard the name Adventure Quest.
It's like a browser type of game where the only thing I remember from that game really is that it was turn-based, and I convinced my mother to buy the Paladin set for $20, and I felt like an absolute legend.
Oh my god, just like Club Penguin.
Is it did they have a similar like upgrade type of thing?
They had a real money to virtual currency type thing.
Of course. So Club Penguin, and I think I played a little bit of Toontown.
I didn't play Toontown specifically, but I had a little phase where I was like, yeah, let's go. Animal Jam, Mushy Monsters. I'm a normal person. Let's go fucking bin weevils. You know, you people heard of bin weevils?
Okay, what's a bin weevil?
Bin weevils! Fall in, flip out!
We don't need to talk about bin weevils. That was a dark period in my life.
So then, if that's the case, you mentioned a lot of like TV. Like you take a lot of inspiration from like TV. You watched a lot of TV. What TV shows have you watched?
It's not that I watch like TV shows. I'm interested in kind of like, so you know when it's the bit between all the different stuff like the ads and the shows, and it's like the thing that shows up with the channel's logo. It's called an ident, and I know that because I'm a TV nerd, I think.
An ident?
I don't go too deep into this, but what's a good example? Because I wouldn't watch any of like the stuff that you'd be watching.
Did you watch Disney Channel?
Hi, I'm Rin Penrose,
yes!
and you're watching Disney Channel.
Exactly.
I didn't watch Disney Channel, but I'm aware. I watched the documentary.
Oh my god, the freaking like the one with the theme.
Who wrote the Disney Channel theme?
Yes! Yeah. I'm so happy. So much nostalgia came to me like when I was watching that video. There was so much of it that I had to share it with my family.
I felt nostalgia for a thing I never even experienced. It's incredible.
Yeah, right. You didn't even have to experience it, and you felt nostalgia, right? That's how powerful it is. Okay, cool. So like more on the like the production side, kind of like everything except for the shows itself is what you're.
Yeah, I like knowing about the kind of behind the scenes stuff. I'll watch videos of like how do I explain things without using like
lingo,
technological. Yeah.
You can be as nerdy as you want. By the way, go for it. I like to be nerdy too.
I want to collab with like a TV thing so that they can give me a tour of all that technology.
Yeah, just like taking a look at the cameras and like the sets, the studios and stuff.
I want to go in the control room and see what the funny buttons do.
Get TV studios. Be careful. She's loose cannon. All right. Well, then, if you don't watch TV, what about anime?
I wish I had time to watch anime. I'm just busy.
Oh, I feel you on that.
I still haven't had a chance to watch like Mob Psycho season 3 because literally since I debuted, I'm like, go, streams, stop, YouTube shorts, start cooking, and it's like, but I don't have time or patience, and also I don't want to give Crunchyroll $5 because I don't want to see my bank balance go down.
True.
Has anyone here watched Mighty Mash Iruma-kun?
Mighty Mash Iruma?
Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. It's basically what it says on the label. There's this guy, his name's Iruma, he's a human, and he goes to the demon school, and hijinks ensue! And I got so invested that I read the manga. It's still ongoing. And then when stuff in the manga got animated, I was like, yes! Let's go! He's making friends! My son is happy! Let's go!
You get to see your boy grow up. That's actually so cute.
He's making lasting friendships! Woo!
I've never heard of that, but it seems like a slice of life type of show.
It's a very wholesome show. Yes.
Oh, that's cute. You have done like some meet and greets already, right?
Yes, my first meet and greet was at a funny little Off-Kai expo, and nothing else happened at Off-Kai. Don't worry about it. But that was a very interesting experience. It was nice seeing like a lot of people brought Blahaj. A lot of people knew what I'm here for.
Oh, well it's one of those things where I personally thought I was gonna be original on, but it turns out that I was beat to the punch.
I'm gonna tell you, there is a certain point in a friendship I have with someone where they send me this specific video of a Blahaj, and I'm like, 15 people have sent this to me this week, but this means you understand me.
Is there anything else that would catch your attention just as much as Blahaj?
I mean, honestly, any funny scrunkly little dude.
What's a scrunkle?
Basically, it's a word I stole.
Okay, I was trying to find the definition of what that is, because I heard you talking about it.
A scrunkly is Okay,
Scrunkly,
I
yeah.
know. A scrunkly is originally a word for like, that dog's kind of ugly, but like in a cute way. Ah, the scrunkly. And then my brain just kind of took a moment like, the scrunkly.
That's a scrunkly.
And that's how we got here, I think.
Okay. So a scrunkly is like a cute, but in a ugly
I use
way?
it to mean cute because language is fluid and I do what I want.
Oh god, I hate English. It's one of those things.
Nice.
English is like I grew up speaking Spanish. Like that was my first language, so I'm technically categorized under the ESL category, and English is hard. It's difficult.
As English first and only language, English is hard.
I'm glad I feel I'm validated. And then when it comes to like the English language, I'm glad you brought that up, is there's a lot of different words that mean different things compared to like, you know, British English versus like
the
American
cultural
English.
differences. Here we go. This is going to get funny.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those things that I always
It's not
like, wonder.
pants, it's trousers.
Do you actually not call it pants over there? Like real talk.
Pants is used to mean underwear. So if you say, I'm not wearing any pants, it's like, oh God. Be careful if you ever come over to London.
So then, do you not call it underwear?
We use underwear. I would say, like, the British word pants would be, like, bottom half underwear.
Yeah, like, and then do you say like garments? What do you say for like the entire attire?
The undergarments. I'd just say underwear, honestly.
Just underwear? Yeah, that's...
Because you wear it under your normal clothes. We're so smart.
I absolutely love like the UK for the people. I think the people are not only hilarious, but they're really they're hilarious and funny. It's like it's my favorite kind
I mean,
of
that's because
people.
most of us are miserable.
Is that why?
The weather sucks. Everything's falling apart. This is what the kids call coping.
I wanted to ask. This is something that has been like a topic that's been brought up to my attention. I kind of brought up a little bit like while we were just like talking. Pudding.
Oh dear.
Can we talk about how everything is called pudding?
Okay. First of all, don't you come over here. We're in Britain. We speak British.
Okay. It's just like Americans speak American. I like that. Okay. We're starting off on a good foot. I like that.
I'd say it's like just a classification, if anything. You know, you've got
like
your
a
dinner
genre.
foods, you've got your breakfast food, you've got your desserts, your puddings. I mean, then it gets complicated. Then it's like, but what's Yorkshire pudding? Yorkshire pudding is a dinner food, but it's made from like the same stuff that pancake batter is. So where are we, and what's going on? Ah!
My favorite pudding. I had this for the first time last year. I want to say, yeah, last year, and it's a British dessert. It was the greatest thing I've ever had in my entire life. It was sticky toffee pudding.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Oh yeah, okay. I'm not much of a toffee person because it kind of messes me up a little bit.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like toffee.
But this toffee is extra good or something.
Dude, I'm so used to, like there's a lot of memes around like British cooking.
That is bloody lovely.
The fact that the sticky toffee pudding caught me so off guard that I wanted to take back everything I've ever said when it comes to British food.
All right, you all can keep your bottles of water.
So then with Idle EN, I did want to ask a couple things. So you had some new gen mates recently come up.
Yeah, a new gen, not new gen mates. The
Oh,
second,
yeah, that's right.
the secret sixth member of Isekai. Wait, that's Frito. Okay, don't worry about it.
Either way, when it comes to like your new generation, how does it feel to have like, I mean, I know that Ito has been debuted before this new generation, stuff like that, but how does it feel to be a senpai and be possibly somebody that a lot of people look up to in your agency?
No, it was very like a different feeling when some of them came up to me and they were like, "Hi, Rin Senpai," and I was like, "Rin, what now? Oh, these people respect me? Oh dear, no, this is gonna go straight to my head."
Your ego is getting too massive right now. It's like when kids come up to you, it's like, I heard you're the candy man. You have all the good stuff.
I heard you're the YouTube Shorts man. Give us some advice, and I go, okay.
All right, yes, I can give you some pointers and stuff. And that actually inclines me to ask and stuff. I always ask this with specific VTubers that have some volume to their agency and stuff like that. Who, out of all the debuts that you have seen, which one's the one that kind of surprised you the most?
When we do like test runs for our debut streams, because I think that's important. God, I remember mine. Good thing that didn't go on there. No, we were watching.
Tapes. The secret tapes.
I think I destroyed the VOD because it was like, there's no point in this being in. No one's ever going to see it.
Okay.
Sad piano music, 07. Dido had a few like run-throughs of hers where she was like, oh, but I can do this better. And I was watching the first one. And I think this made it through to the final. She was like, okay, you want to hear some singing? And we were all in the chat like, yeah, like me and the managers who were there, like simulating the chat to make sure it was all working. And she switches scenes and she starts singing like the Giga Chad song. Like that, in like the way that she sings with a really high pitched voice, and I was like, the energy has changed.
Jonathan Chad, I love that. There's one thing I also wanted to mention. Like you had plenty of collabs, I imagine.
Yeah.
And you had your fair share of them. What would you say would be one of your most memorable collabs that you've had?
I don't tend to do too many collabs just because I forget they're an option sometime. I'll be scheduling, and it's like, sorry, I can't do this week, and I can't do next week. I've got a thing on the time that you're free next week, so we might just have to. I have a collab with Mr. Banzoin Haka from Hollow Stars on the Saturday of this week.
That's awesome.
We have been meaning to do something together for ages, and it has never materialized because one of us has always been in the middle of something.
That's one of the things about the YouTube game that I don't think a lot of people realize is that
half of it is scheduling. Like, what time zone are you in? And when you're free, and when you have meetings, and when you're streaming, and when you're doing other things, and what day is good for you? Are you out of the house this day? Are you? Oh, sorry, I've got stuff that day, and I've got a busy day the day after, so I gotta get an early night's sleep, and then it just turns into a whole thing.
And sometimes things come up just randomly. It could be that you might be sick, or maybe something came up with your agency or something. You just literally don't feel like streaming. You're not in the mood for streaming.
Sometimes there's just behind the scenes stuff that you didn't realize was going to be there. Yeah.
Exactly. And
there are so many moving parts. It's, there's a lot you don't see. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that would surprise you. Not even in the drama way, just in the like, oh, no, that makes sense. That makes sense that that's how that's handled kind of way. Yeah.
And I'm of the opinion where if you're not feeling up to streaming, then don't stream. If you're not
because you're just going to put on a bad performance.
Exactly. Yeah. And people are there to see you perform, I guess.
Perform.
Perform. And it's one of those things where if you're not at the absolute like entertaining mood, I say just take a day off. Maybe do something else. Go for a walk, touch grass.
No, yeah, because if I'm in a bit of a mood, then I can just say to my manager, like, I'm not feeling it. Do you think I should reschedule? And 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, no, go lie down, have a rest, drink some hot chocolate or something. They look out for us, honestly.
Once again,
they look out for us more than I look out for me sometimes.
Once again, shout outs to all the managers out there.
Doing God's work.
Always doing a great, fantastic work. I know I've had the pleasure of working with your managers and stuff like that, and they've been nothing but cool people.
They might be a bit sleep deprived, but they do damn fine work when it counts.
Rin, I will go ahead, and you are a busy lady. So
God, do not remind me.
Oh yeah, I definitely appreciate you coming on and hanging out with me.
Thank you for having me. I know it's. I know there's a lot of moving parts. I mean, we were talking about it earlier with the collabs and stuff. There's a lot of moving parts, and it gets VTuber and real life human man collab is just another layer that you gotta deal with. So but thank you for making the offer, because he's the one who invited me into America.
Of course. I needed
I'm flattered.
It was.
I would never ask another person that. That's a very personal thing for me.
It was very fun to actually talk to a real British person. This is like going off on my bucket list.
Yes, as opposed to all of those fake British people that you see.
Oh God. All right. Did you want to get escorted out? I can escort you out.
Only if the shark comes with.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Bye, Rin. Bye, Rin. You just go. You're going.
Oi!
You're going.
Oi!
You're going now.
You have 2 hands.
Yep. Bye, Rin.
Get this ruffian off of me! Goodness! What is that posture? Sit him up like a real boy!